Hey everyone, Ramdy here, and get ready to become directors because today we're going to be talking about scenes. See what I did there? Scenes, like scenes in a movie. I'm sorry. Now, scenes are a pretty unique feature that you won't really find in other video editors, so you're gonna have to rewire your brain a bit on editing, especially if you're coming from timeline editors like Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, or Final Cut, because Descript is a little bit different. So first off, let's start with what are scenes? Well, in Descript, we use scenes every time we want the visuals in our video to change. They kind of work like slides in a presentation. And the best thing about scenes is that it allows you to edit videos while barely needing to touch a timeline. And you know what, I could try to explain how scenes work to you, but I think it would just be better to show you. So here we are, got my project all loaded up, but we're gonna be focusing here for this video. This section right here is the scene rail, where we can quickly select and scroll through our scenes. And this section here is our script editor, where we'll be adding our scenes. So let's say in this section here where I'm talking about swimming, I want to add in some nice B-roll footage. So I'll just make a scene to do that. I'll bring my cursor here and then press slash to create a scene boundary. And then I'll make another one about here. So now if we look at the scene rail, we can see that there are 3 scenes in my video, and scene 2 is where I want my B-roll to be. Great, so now let's add it. Now there are a couple ways you can do this, and keep in mind it's the same process if you want to add audio like background music into your scene as well. One, you can click on this little plus icon here, and then click on File, and then click on our B-roll and add it that way. 2, you can import your footage using the media library. Just go to Add Files, File from Computer, and add it that way. You can also use our extensive stock media library and find clips that way. Or option 3, you can just use the good old drag and drop method, you know, if you're feeling a little bit saucy. So now if we play back our video, we can see that our B-roll was only applied to scene 2, but the other scenes were left unaffected. Look at that, it's like magic. So this is looking great so far, but now let's say I want to add in a punch-in on our B-roll. So I'll just bring my cursor to where I want the punch-in to happen, add another slash. Now as you can see by the scene rail, we have 4 scenes. Now making sure we have the proper scene selected, we'll just punch in on our B-roll, just like so, voila. And if we play back, we can see that that punch-in was only applied to our specific scene. Mwah. Perfect. Now you can also create empty scenes, which are super useful if you want to add in a title or a montage or music or just a really uncomfortable silence like this. So to create an empty scene, just again bring your cursor where you want the scene to start, let's say here, and then we're going to press return or enter until we have this little space here. Now if we add a slash here, you can see that it created an empty scene for us to add whatever we want. And you can also adjust the length of this scene by dragging it in the timeline like so. Now let's say I want to extend my B-roll across multiple scenes. Well, don't worry, because that's super simple too. We just need to go down to our trusty timeline here and extend the B-roll as far as we want. Now if we play back, we can see that even though it's a new scene, the B-roll stays on screen. And you can also change the properties of this B-roll by scene. So for example, let's say in this scene 5, we want the B-roll to be right here. Now if we play back, you'll see that scene 4's properties weren't moved, but scene 5's was. And just like that, you can call yourself a director, because you are now a scene master. Get it? Because of scenes, like scenes from a movie, and I'm sorry, I thought if I tried that joke again it would land. But hey, now you know how scenes work in Descript. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments down below. And if you don't, why are you still here? Go, make something cool or funny or informative and share it with me, please. I'm really bored. But that's it for me. See you guys in the next one. Bye.